So we've come down to the flower garden and we're just checking to see, we've been popping some mulch out here. So we're just going to check and see how it's all going. Come on through.
I can't take full credit for how good this garden's looking. We're getting ready for spring, as my sister and Phil, her husband, have been doing it all, but they've mulched the whole thing, and underneath there are thousands of bulbs, dahlias and all
lilies.
Sorts of lilies. There's
Tulips.
There's too many to list, but there's a heap under here. So within the next 2 to 3 months, this whole thing's going to come alive.
So this beautiful ballerina statue Nick imported from Asia, her name is Lily and it's named after our gorgeous niece Lily. And she's a real, a beautiful picture in this garden.
Lily in the lily pond.
That's it. She's stunning.
So that's the flower garden, and we'll be looking at this again in 2 or 3 months to see a grand transformation.
See all the flowers blooming.
Another great garden that has a huge transformation between winter and summer. I can't take credit for this one either because Melanie and Phil, my sister and her husband, have cut it all back and maintained this garden extremely well.
Well, it's the sunken rose garden, but it's called Mel's Roses, or Melrose, as you know, Melrose Place.
Right.
There's Mel's Roses,
Yeah.
And she does a terrific job.
Yeah, digging deep for those. But anyway, this is the biggest transformation of all time. So by November, we'll come back in here. What are we on now? August.
Yeah.
We'll come back in here. You can just see they're all starting to tips on them. But it's what I think is truly fantastic. It goes from quite a bleak look of all stone and pretty much plants that don't look that alive at all, to you just walking in at it. So that right around the edges, go up a couple of metres. Fantastic. So
walls of roses.
Look forward to going through it again in November. All right, we're going to go down. In the middle, we put in a Moroccan pot and tiles for a bit of bling because it is all a bit dark, too much of dark stone, and in winter it is a bit much, but this really brightens it up and all the waterfalls going. So we'll look forward to seeing all this in summer. Come, let's go, Shirley. Here we are, another week at Azuron Panorama and another milestone. And as you can see, things are starting to move ahead. Now that we've got the foundation in, we're getting the walls up pretty quick. And so in the last week, we've started on the rock work out the back on the retaining wall. We also had a huge Tuesday getting in the treatment plant, which was a lot of stress. And we've also started on some of the block work on the front here too. So we'll head up and check it out. We finished off our rock wall last week, started to get some plants into it, and we've now started on getting the cladding onto the wall here. So there's our stone, real stone, which we're now putting onto the wall. Going to look sensational. Earlier this week, we had the sewerage treatment plant turn up, which is now here. But it was certainly one of those stressful days I don't want to go back on again. The crane turned up and I said, where's the treatment plant? And it had actually turned up on a huge semi that was stuck out at the front gate and couldn't get in. And,
I've never seen a bigger truck.
Yeah, it was massive. and so we thought it was going to be able to come down here. He couldn't.
Now we have the crane outside the gate and we've got Mark here with his truck. And we're hopefully going to be able to transfer it from one truck to another safely.
So we ended up having to get another truck in, get a crane, take it off that, put it on the other truck, bring it a kilometre into the property, and one at a time. We were digging the holes are all collapsing in from the sides from water, underground water, and it was an absolute stress out day.
Down to the wire.
Down to the wire.
Down to the wire.
Yeah, that's where we live, on the wire. With this whole project, everything's down
to the wire.
Anyway, we finally got them in 9 tonnes each, with it all collapsing in, but they're now in the ground, full-blown treatment plant. Are you going to drink the water?
Absolutely not. The logistics of this thing was absolutely, completely insane.
Yeah, ridiculous. What was meant to be, I thought by 9:30, 10 we'll have it all sorted. And here we are. I mean, look at it. Looks like there's a construction site going on outside the house.
It does.
I mean, the whole idea of building a round building into a damn wall with everything that goes with it, don't ever get involved. It's
do it.
An actual stress out. But anyway, once you do get there, and we're standing on solid ground. So here they are now in the ground. I can't quite go to the toilet yet, but I'm certainly going to be first up.
I tell you, they're that big. I don't know how many people they expect us to get through to fill that. But anyway,
it's just another one of those classic cases in life of stress city. But we got through it, and it's another big milestone.
100%.
And the whole area now is feeling like more like heading towards a finish now that we've these major infrastructure bits in place.
Nowhere near a finish.
We made it. It is. Keep positive. We've got to keep positive on the whole thing.
So much more to do.
This is the path, slate path around the bottom lake. Comes down to the golf hut, which we built because we've got a golf tee over there, over the lake. And we've got an array of golf clubs. A couple here for my late grandfather who made it to 105, still playing golf at 100. Always claimed he would have been older, but his parents were shy. That was one of his gags. But yeah, what have we got here? An 8. Anne-Marie's going to find a golf ball, and I'm going to have a hit on this tee off here. It's got a little mossy, but it's about 120 metres from here over, if you can see the flag in the distance, over the lake. So it's amazing how many good golfers we get here. Put a bit of water in front of them and they put it straight in, whereas they've all claimed to be great golfers and the water seems to adjust that for them. But anyway, we're going to give it a go today. I haven't had a hit off, haven't been playing that much golf here since I hurt my back, but we'll give it a go. No pressure, I have found one of our top class golf clubs with this added patina effect, quite rare. Pitching wedge, and we've got some golf balls that I've just found in the part of the dam. Normally that would be back a bit, but here we go.
Oh, you made it over.
Yeah, slightly in the wrong direction.
Nice work.
Oh, that's not bad. Can you, this wire, see over there?
There's a snake in there.
Calm down.
But seriously, there's a snake. It's not funny. It's not calm down. There's a snake.
Make sure the dogs are locked up.
Snoop, can you get the ring out of the shed? Out of the, just the bag?
It's on the net?
Yeah. And that thing's in the shed, the grabber. Where did you see it? Give me that, Rob. Do you want to pull all the wood out?
yeah. I'll just use my hands. Yep. Yep.
There it is. Get the bag ready. There it is. Baby.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look at that.
Just grab that with
Get it away from me.
Do you want to hold that for a minute? Going to a nice safe place. I won't be killing it. I'm going to take it down to the park down the road.
So tiger snakes are very dangerous, one of the most poisonous in Australia, and they can kill. That size there can even kill. So, got to be careful these days.
It's come back on itself now. Only a small one, but yeah, it'll still kill you. All right, Rob, do you want to drive?
Yeah.
Let's hope it doesn't get out of the bag of the car. Remember that movie? Next time on Azure on Panorama.
So Esme is actually a he, not a she. We thought it was a girl. It's the males that actually sit on the eggs, and they will hatch them and they will raise them. So basically the female comes along, pops out the egg and takes off, finds the next fellow.